times you're going to, in the morning.
It's a communique issued at the end of an emergency meeting of Rivers Elders and Leaders Forum held 19th December 2023 in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Rising from an emergency meeting of Rivers Elders and Leaders Forum held 19 December 2023 in response to the intervention and directives of the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to the current political crisis in Rivers State. We recall that in our communique of 17th and 18th December 1923, we urged Mr. President to intervene in all the political crises in Rivers State, for which we commend his prompt intervention between Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, and Sir Siminaye Fubara, the Executive Governor of Rivers State. But we are at a loss as to whether his intervention has solved the problem or escalated it. A review of Mr. President's directives for the resolution of the political impasse in Rivers State showed that the directives contravene the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which Mr. President swore to uphold at all times. The directives unilaterally suspended the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria by virtue of an attempt to reverse a court order recognizing the Honorable Edison Ihe as the Speaker and directing that the remainder of members of the House of Assembly constituted the quorum for legislative business. That the directives also contravenes the hallowed doctrine and practice of separation of powers, particularly as it affects the responsibility of the judiciary. Can Mr. President, on the executive arm of government, overrule the decisions of courts of competent jurisdiction? This portends executive rascality, which undermines our constitutional democracy, rule of law, and good governance. Number 3, the directives to the parties were one-sided in favor of Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, the Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, and at the detriment of the Governor, Siminaye Fubara, and the good people of Rivers State. In the eyes of the law and due process, as evidenced by the Rivers State High Court decision, that the Right Honorable Martins Amehule and his team has ceased to exist in the State House of Assembly, having defected to another political party, and therefore cannot be reinstated and remunerated through the back door. It is the duty of the executive arm of government to provide accommodation for legislators in a constitutional democracy, as exemplified by the LCT minister with respect to the National Assembly. It is therefore hypocritical to suggest that the Rivers State House of Assembly under the Right Honorable Martins Amegule could sit anywhere of their choice, whereas in Abuja, it is the FCT minister on behalf of the executive arm that provides accommodation for federal legislators. The very reason why the FCT minister was referred to as a landlord of Abuja by Mr. President at the presentation of the 2024 budget of the FCT. Number 6, item 6. The directive is to present the budget passed and signed into law is a clear attempt to ridicule and degenerate the office of the governor and the good people of Rivers State, including the judiciary. 7, in public administration balance, a person can exist service either by signet resignation, sack, voluntary retirement, or death. It is therefore preposterous for the president to direct that the people who have existed service for personal reasons be reabsorbed. Number 8, the forum enjoined all responsible citizens of Rivers State to rise up in this our moment of truth to salvage the soul of Rivers State. Our fathers fought for the creation of Rivers State. We will stand to defend it. When injustice and criminality become law and a way of life and the polity, resistance becomes a duty. Number 9, finally, the forum condemns in its entirety the directives for the resolution of the political crisis in Rivers State. Nigeria is a constitutional democracy where only the court can order the reversal of acts done or carried out under the provisions of the law. Therefore, any resolution or directives that intends to undermine the principle of separation of powers and the rule of law is unacceptable, null and void, and will be resisted using all constitutional means at our disposal. Long live Rivers State and her people. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.